The legendary girl never thought of it. Will be held on the bed by the male protagonist of his own pen. He was even almost eaten and wiped clean by the other party. The young couple slept together for the first time, but each has its own mind. The decorated leaf fish sneaks towards the male protagonist. I thought that the other party was preparing for the fall at this time. If I could kill him with a hairpin, then you can go back to the modern age. But soon he gave up. After all, this guy has amazing ears, and the internal strength is unfathomable. I'm afraid I'm just about to start. It was sent to the sky by the other party first. However, behind him he cannot see. It's that gaze colder than a beast. When the leaf fish got up again to observe, the man is already asleep. He kissed his feet. Bend over to the man and close carefully. And then the man's face. Steady breathing, no change. Must be asleep. Sleepable descent pod. But I can clearly feel it. His breath wafted back and forth around his mouth. Such a picky move makes the man explode in an instant. Is this woman endless? He directly rolled over and locked the opponent tightly. Therefore, the body is weak and inhumane. Let the princess be so dissatisfied. Xiao Yu looked confused. What's up with this old six? Can you imagine the crooked Zhongli Kong? But I think his eyes have been flashy tonight. Pushy behavior. It's not like a famous family like the Su family at all. Woman in correctional service. So, does the princess have any complaints about her aunt? The other party did not speak. Black and white him instantly put on a tender look. It's all my husband's fault. It's been 7 or 8 days since I got married. But let the princess stay alone in the empty room. No wonder the princess looks like this today. Then she hugged his little waist. I don't know what the princess wants to do for her husband. Xiao Yu was visibly panicked. Nini, don't mess around. Unexpectedly, the man suddenly took the lead. This woman's hands are smooth and weak. The breath is messy. Wu Zheng knows neither martial arts nor charm methods. Obviously not like a trained female drama. The man's original gloomy face suddenly flushed. Seeing Xiao Yu, he couldn't figure out his mind for a moment. I haven't waited for him to react yet. Rakura loosened his restraints on him. With a cough, the male protagonist lies back down again. Weak husband. I'm sorry for the kindness of the princess. Wait until another day to compensate the princess, right? The table bully also dragged the quilt to cover himself, and urged him to rest early. Xiao Yu really admires his ability to bend and stretch without hesitation. But the male protagonist at this stage, I have no feelings for the heroine Su Fengyi at all. So the move just now should be a test. I never thought that I would be shy in the end. It seems that this guy is still a little innocent. The next morning, Xiao Yu looked at the maid fiercely. Breakfast after breakfast, Zhongli Kong was even more attentive with a bowl of ice cream porridge. Said to mend his body. Sudden thoughtfulness. Let Xiao Yu feel that this male protagonist must be a demon again. This is the discussion of the Tong people in my ears. Look, the prince is so kind to the princess. Xiao Yu recognized these women at a glance. It was Empress Dowager Zhu's dowry to Su Fengyi. Purpose: just to monitor the every move of the warehouse. At this time, the male protagonist is coughing in his dress as always. But as soon as you look up, you see someone smiling maliciously. Xiao Yu holds a big supplement soup. Pretend to be a good wife. Prince, you have to make up for it well too. I made you work hard last night. Wenyan almost choked to death. Good luck slowly appeared on the wrong and evil little face. The prince is weak. There's no rush to spread branches and leaves for the palace. The laughter in the room made the men extremely embarrassed. I can only try to cover it up with a cough. Xiao Yu propped up his head and watched the play. Let you play me last night? Don't blame me for looking for it. The spot is back. At the end of the morning, the two took a carriage to prepare for the attack. A towering fence. The solemn atmosphere made Xiao Yu very uncomfortable compared to seeing Empress Dowager Su. He would rather choose with Zhongli Kengju. Although the old ladies are kind-hearted on the surface, in fact, it is evil. And the novel goes to the back. The situation can get very tense, and we must think of a solution to the male protagonist as soon as possible. Leafy minnows wait. Thinking back to the novel I wrote, The gift of the male protagonist at first, due to the influence of Jidon Haj, then send the princess to be reconciled, or send the prince too. But 18 years ago, Prince Lee, he is also the father of the male protagonist. I don't know why he died suddenly. So the second prince succeeded the throne and established the emperor of the country, your name loaned, and the male protagonist will leave the warehouse and his brother Jiang Huilin. He was sent to the holy pilgrimage, become a child, after many years. Lundy never thought of it. I would be childless. The design of Go and Chu Jun is unstable. He was unwilling to let power pass him by. Then the two brothers were recalled to Lee's state. The old man believes that the brothers have been away from Lee for many years. This single Ladbrokes is helpless, so he turned to Jiang Huilin, who was his brother, Emperor Lee, and he abdicated as the emperor. But the power of the court is still in his hands. And when these two brothers were sons, I've been very cautious. So one keeps pretending to be stupid. One has been pretending to be sick. According to the plot, after entering the palace today, Empress Dowager Su will be with the heroine Su Fengyi, inquire about Zhang Li Kong's condition, and all he has to do is in front of Empress Dowager Su, uncover his disguise. But he never thought of it. This guy is scheming. Directly thunder him to the outer focus and the inner tenon.